Hello, everybody. The Beer and TV Ramble is back again, looking at Abita Amber, 4.5% ABV by volume. Can opener here. Try my can opener. This is sort of the signature beer, if you will, of Abita Brewing Company, Abita Springs, Louisiana, here in the southeast, deep south, as people like to call it. A Vienna Lager style. 78 score on Beer Advocate, 89 by the brothers. They like it too. So here's, I've had this before, so I'm going to go ahead and make a pour here. Oops, I dropped it on my laptop. I don't want to do that. On the laptop I got right now, my significant other had hers jammed up, so she's using mine. So go figure. Anyhow, pardon me 1 second. Let me do something here. All right, better. Of course, Abita Springs. We're reading, look on the back of the label. Abita Amber is a Munich-style lager brewed with pale and caramel malts and German pearl hops. It has a smooth malty caramel flavor and a rich amber color. One of our first and most popular beers. Amber pairs well with many foods. Same style as Third Shift, which sadly I haven't seen anywhere lately. I think that beer is no longer exists. The Band of Brothers Brewery, aka Coors Brewing Company, um, and Sam Adams Boston Lager. So kind of the same style. So take a look for this beer. Typical maltiness in this. Taste any caramel, but we're going to taste this. I've had this in the refrigerator, freezer, if you will. So here we go. Decent enough. Um, I've had this, but again, I've had this before. Um, 4.5% ABV, kind of the same. Sam's I think is about the same, or 4.7, I believe. Sam Adams is so. Um, good enough. Um, said many foods. I say maybe chili, nice hearty, full chili. Chili I would say more goes with a stout, but this could also go with a nice chili with with red beans and uh, excuse me, a good um, prime rib with some potatoes, roasted potatoes and some carrots, and a crock pot, pot roast. This beer will go good with this. So, and bar, Vienna Lager style. Many of these craft beers, Abita puts out some good stuff. I like the Turbo Dog a lot. I like their IPA, which is good too. Um, the Amber, like I said, this is their first beer and their signature beer, and it's all right. But I'm not one to jump on the bandwagon when it comes to Amber styles. I would of the two, I probably would get maybe a Sam Adams over this. You know, um, and I know maybe Yingling is not in that same category, but I'll probably pick a Yingling over this too. But you can taste a lot of that caramel in this beer. There's a hint of it pretty well in the beginning of this beer. So I don't know if you can get Abita in the Northeast. Um, when I was up in New Jersey back in July, on my way down here, I didn't see Abita very frequently up there. I know down here is very common in this part of the country where I'm at in the southeast. So it is a you know very popular beer. More so at the bars. There's a couple of three, four spots I know. We'll make that five spots in downtown Mobile. I know. They're cute. The Amber, the Turbo Dog does pretty good. The Turbo Dog is not on draft, but is on bottles, and the Beta Amber, I believe, two spots I know is on draft. Excuse me. So um, again, I like the beer. I think it's decent. Um, I think it's pretty good. 4.5%. You can maybe three, four of these. You're good. So I'll not wanting to go on and on and on about a particular beer. Um, um, and like most of these beers, the price point. I think this. I saw this. It was selling in singles, and I picked it up, and I think it was like $1.49 at the store. We can buy singles of this beer. I won't mention the name of the store. Well, I'll mention the name of the store. It's Rouse's in Mobile, and they have a very good selection of craft beer, and where you can buy one or buy two and or whatever. You don't have to buy the most other places where you have to buy the mandatory 6 pack. So, um, which is what I kind of like. It's like maybe one or two package stores you can do that, but the other places is that you have to buy. Do you want to do your mixer mix six, whatever it is, then you have to get the 6 pack. You have to do your own 6 pack. And I know one spot I know was pretty inexpensive. I can do that, and that's Greer Supermarket. That's one in downtown Mobile, Alabama, that I can get it for half the price. Um, um, like $7.99 to do a 6 pack of all styles of beer. I saw a couple of breweries not only here in the state of Alabama, but also some breweries in Tennessee, North Carolina, of course, Oscar, if I'm pronouncing correctly, Blues Brewery, some back in New York, some in the usual folks, the Sierra Nevada, um, whatever, you name any beer you want, from Stella Artois to Harpin to Yingling to Negra Modelo, whatever it is. They have several out there, and you can do your own 6 pack. So that's what I like about the store. What I don't like about the store is that they do like many of these supermarkets, and I don't know if in my city it is. I don't know where it is in your city, but they do the mandatory, 10%, the cost plus 10%. Greer Supermarket does that. Piggly Wiggly and a couple other stores. I mean, it's frustrating. That's why I go to Walmart most times to get beer. I mean, not the craft beers, but I'll tend to get the beers that are, what's the word I'm looking for? If I don't go to Walmart, the common, macro lagers, the Buds and the, Budweiser, Bud Light, yeah, uh, Milwaukee's Best usually, but I don't get they don't have a really deep selection of craft beer, so that's why I go to Rouse's, which is a cool store because not only you can pick your own 6 pack, but also you can get you don't have to walk out. Maybe if I want to buy two beers or maybe one beer, a particular beer I like, I know I'm I don't have to do the mandatory 6-pack, so that's what I like about it. The only problem is a bit of a ways. In my city where I live in, the area I live in right now is a bit of ways. So one place is like 15 minutes away. The other place is about 10 minutes away. So go figure on that. So anyhow, getting back to this beer, Abita Ambar is an excellent beer. Um, again, like I said, chili, black and red beans, kidney beans. Um, a nice will go good with this hot chili on a perfect day like this because of the color of the beer. You can't go wrong with it whatsoever. So, um, maybe a nice, I can't say pizza, maybe a nice, good, funky, strong cheese will go good with this beer. So, you know, but anyhow, on my 1 to 10 scale, I'm gonna give this beer a 9. I think it's very good, excellent. 4.5%. You can't go wrong with it. So, anyhow, leave your comments and statements on the bottom. Tell me what you think. Anyway, John Anderson Pierre, the Beer and TV Ramble, telling you to keep on watching. And as always, cheers.